Hello friends, I'm Chi. Yeah, how you guys doing? Greetings to you all wherever you may be listening. Yeah, today is a very great day as usual. Today I'll be telling you about the senior Udicophilia. Yes, what has happened? Cancelled, right? Okay, you'd like to know the details, who and who is involved, who are not to apply, and who are those to apply. Okay, hold on. You'd like to know these details, right? It's very important for next year, the universal baby bonus for all of you having babies. Hey guys, be careful. Pay attention to your trousers, okay? All right. Yes, saying that also we have the 6 months request per asilo. Traveling back to your country is possible. It's possible. Hold on. Yeah. That's good news, right? Then hold on. Don't be so fast to get the gist, okay? All right. Don't skip too much, okay? When you skip, you miss some details. I don't warn you about that, okay? All right. What about your residence? Residence to be cancelled in all comune. Oh, what? Lord have mercy. What's happening these days in Italy? Well, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, you don't still know. But with Surely you know, hey, guys, if you're here for the first time, why don't you subscribe? Because they get information like continue to evolve, data transform. Information is power. You get that right? It's so fast, man. This dude is so fast. Well, no problem. All right. Remember my one banana, please. Drop it like it's hot to me, man. Put the like button for Chi. Just put the like. Put the like. Just please do that for Chi, man. There's nothing else you can do just to put that like, all right? All right. That means one love to you all. Okay. To all my greatest subscribers, new ones, and those who have subscribed before and now or later in future. Thank you, all of you combined together. I say big thank you to you all. No problem, no problem. Spread the gospel of Chi on WhatsApp, Facebook, so that others will also get the details, get the gist, especially those in the camp and those who are coming in newly into Italy. Please, you need to share to them. Just share it, please, on Facebook, right? Guys, I see most of you on Facebook. Please try to share these things, all right? Display it to all your friends. Follow us on Facebook too, so that they'll get the news and don't fall into traps that are ahead of them. If you know, you know. Yeah. All right. So where do I start from? Let me clear my throat now. Yes, more of you complain that hey, when I travel directly, I come back, I go for commission. Yeah, upon going to put your document for renewal. Yes, they will know, of course, that you have traveled because the stamp is there on your passport, especially those of you. Now, I have to warn you. Look, listen. You know the kind of story you told. You know the kind of story you told them that your life is in danger. They will kill you. They are looking for you to kill you. Police, army, people in your village, they are looking for you desperately. They say they will hunt you anyway. You know those crazy stories you told them, those threatening, life-threatening stories. Then why do you have to travel direct to your country? It means that, man, those threats no longer exist. That's why they're like, man, how did you do it? You traveled and come back successfully. Man, you have to go for commission and give us the gist. That's why most of the time they send you back for another commission. Another issue there is that if you get your document, most people who get their document through appeal normally face the same problem of going back for another commission, because maybe it works like this. The commissioners gave you negative, you went for appeal, the judge gave you a positive decision saying that you qualify for it. So when you now come back for another renewal, the questioner will send it for another review to the territorial commission, those ones who normally approve whether your document should be renewed or not. They will now decide again and say, man, no, we rejected this ligament, so you have to come back for another commission. So that is another second reason why most of you see yourself going back for another commission. Yes, so now, what do you have to do to escape these things? Before then, I'll tell you the third reason. So the third reason is because most of you have changed your region. These things happen mostly when you change region and you have not converted that document to Lavoro, okay? So most people change region, then the new region don't have their details. So that's why sometimes questioner will tell you go back to your former region and tell your questioner to transfer your information to the new one where you are, or they will tell you, hold on, they have to inform the other questioner to send your details. But if they want to go through those protocols, they will send you back for another commission. It depending also whether those two factors are involved, whether you got it through appeal or through the judge. Through the other way around. I mentioned before, okay? I mentioned two types, okay? So now that is the gist. Now, how do you escape these details? Escaping these details means that you have to go ahead and convert those documents to Lavoro, especially those of you who are protectional, especially there are two documents, two different names, but the same thing, the same logard in them. So you have to try as much as possible to convert it to either to Lavoro or Autonomo, okay? Lavoro subordinato or Autonomo, okay? If you're having a work contract, convert to Lavoro. If you don't have, convert to Autonomo, okay? So that is it, what normally happens. But In case you lost your job, then they'll be giving you what they call ricerca lavoro permit, which is usually 1 year or according to the kind of contract you had before. Well, you can still use it and be working. If you immediately you get a job, you can still convert it back to lavoro. I don't know whether it can also be converted to autonomous. Now, asking whether you can travel directly to your country. The answer is no. Do not do that at all. Do not do that. Many people have landed themselves in trouble. Many went home and gogged. They can't even come back anymore. The document was terminated right from Questura. They are gogged back home. I don't know what caused their own, but that is it. So pay attention, okay, guys? All right. So now, moving on, if you can travel back home to your country with 6 months requesta per asilo, well, man, guys, if you try that, then you must be a magician to tell us how you did it. Did you fly with a magic broom or what? Or through the port? All right, if the answer is a full-blown no, you cannot do that, especially those of you who are still in the camp, those of you who are out of the camp, you have to take note of that even the territory of Italy, you cannot even cross the border. You are not even permitted to leave the borders of Italy, or talk more of going to another country with your 6 months requesta per asilo to go and do your country's passport. It is not allowed. If they find out that you crossed, because definitely when you want to come and renew your sojourn, you must present that passport. And when they see it, that you traveled out of Italy to get a passport, they might terminate your case here, your asylum here in Italy completely, and ask you to go back to your country. Well, that is not the end. You still need a lawyer to appeal that case whenever any case of such arises when they tell you to leave the country. Get a lawyer. If you don't have one, I will give you one. A very good one, okay? So don't be so scared. This guy is so great that he can bring you out of any situation you are facing in Italy. So get that right, okay? So now, another issue is this now. The residents, to be cancelled, right? Okay, most of you are already panicking, saying, man, they're going to cancel my residence of 3 years, of 10 years. Well, let me tell you something. That carta de identity you're having, it's not really your residence. It's just an identity, something that identifies you. It is only when you are properly registered in a comune. Let's say you have a house, someone put you in his house and then take you to or you have rented a new house, you go to the the comune, and then go and register yourself properly in the anagraphy section where they put you into the residence of that commune. That is when you now say you have residence. That identity card of yours is now reading somewhere in a commune. But when you're not registered in any commune, it's just an empty card identity you are having. So, well, now this is a mind-blowing issue here. Look, listen. Whenever your document expires, remember that you are meant to put it on renewal as usual. You guys know, you already know that one. Then that ricetta, that receipt they give to you in posta or in questura that shows that your document is on renew with the receipt of payment of everything, your sojourn and the rest. Listen, go to your commune as fast as you can. Within 2 months, try to do that. Give them the receipt so that they could renew your residence, declaration of habitual residence, So you have to go and declare that again, like resign yourself into that commune, renew your residence there. So within 2 months, you have to do that. And when you still get the original permesso di soggiorno, you still have to go back to them and give them the one that Questura has now issued to you so that they can now reprogram it into the system. Whether it's 2 years or 5 years, they reprogram it again. That is why most of you think that you have already clocked 10 years, not knowing that you have not clocked any 10 years. Because at the point within that 2 years, you renewed your document and you forgot to go and reactivate your residence by giving them the new sojourner, so that they will reactivate it, and then your residence will start counting again. That's why most of you say, I've gotten up to 5 years, but Questura couldn't give me carta di soggiorno. Is because you have not yet clocked 5 years. So if you know you have been renewing your sojourner, you have changed one commune to that commune, and you have renewed your sojourner, you forgot to go and reactivate it, man, guys, you have to go back now as you're listening to me and go and reactivate that residence that have stopped reading the first time after you went and renewed that sojourner and forgot to go and renew your residence there. Okay, it's just a form they give you to fill the form as usual. They could come check on you depending on your commune. But what some commune do is within 2 months, when the documents have expired, they will write you a letter. Some write you a letter within the 2 months telling you, hey, come and bring the new sojourner, let's reactivate it. Do you want to reactivate or not? So why some will give it to you after 6 months of waiting for you. They will now send the letter to your house. Some can even call you, some can send you a mail or message depending which of the information they're having about you with them registered there in their office. Okay, so within 6 months, If they don't see you, they'll give you more extra 30 days. If you don't report, then they will remove you from that commune completely. You will no longer exist there. That is why most people have been facing issues like this. They'll say, they are racist. They did not give me the citizenship. They didn't give me the charter. Yes, it's because you thought you have clocked 10 years, but you have never clocked any 10 years. Even some people who apply reto to that NASA had made all these same mistakes. They thought they are free 10 years, but they never knew that the last time they renewed, they never went to renew their residence in the commune. So keep renewing your residence in the commune, reactivating it. Each time you go and renew your sojourner, take the new sojourner and give to them. If you don't have the new sojourner yet, take the receipt of payment and the one for tracking that the questioner gave to your poster, show it to them as a proof that your document is under renew, and they will do the needful for you and reactivate it, and then you give them the original when it's out. Okay, so that is why most of you do. You say your poster account has blocked. Yes, these are also the reasons, because when your residence is no longer reading in the commune, it could also affect a whole lot of things, even your reto cittadinanza in the aims that you applied, or even some bonuses that you'll be applying will not be active anymore. Like they will reject you, keep rejecting you. Your easy will be so useless that when you apply, they'll keep bouncing it and say respinta, respinta. It's because your residence no longer reads there. So that is why you have to go and fix that residence. And once in a while, go to the commune and tell them, man, I want to know how many years I've clocked with you guys, so that you'll be sure that your residence is still counting over there. So your account is blocked, man, go and check your residence, whether things are normal there. So it could affect a whole lot of things when things like that go wrong. So guys, fix the issue now that you're listening to me. Please share this video. Please, I'm begging you, just share this one to a lot of people that you know that already have sojourn or living in one place, or they just share to all of them, your WhatsApp contact, Facebook, everywhere. Share to them so that they will not miss out of this real gist. Okay, so that is it. I've clarified that one. Okay, so now the next one is the senior unico filie. Yes, that'll be starting next year. Like they said, you guys used to hear January, but now something has happened. It has been cancelled. Yeah, it was cancelled. Yeah. But don't be so scared. Not really cancelled that long, you know. It was cancelled from that January. They pushed it to March next year, 2022. Yes. So that is when it will kick off, because they want to give room for a lot of people who are working, you know, to update their easy, because I think they want a lot of people to capture the family easy. Like most of you don't have easy, make it family easy so that you can benefit. Please do not always keep any member of the family. Declare the real thing, okay, so that you not land yourself into trouble. So they want to give room for many people who are working, or even people who are not working, to update their easy, like renew their easy. You know, renew an easy could take a lot of time, so they want people to renew it within January, February, then March. People can now start applying with their new current easy. Well, why some quarters are saying that, well, maybe also rete emergency could be kicking off within 2 months extra or so. That's why they pushed their senior affiliate till March. Remember, it was supposed to start this year in, is it June or so? But they cancelled it because of the temporal one they did, and also the rete emergency they also did. So maybe something like that could also happen. But that is the main reason they gave. They push it to March for a lot of people to renew their easy, update it, okay, as family easy, so that they'll all benefit this time around. So that is it. I'll be stopping here. Remember to show me love, like my video, share to friends on WhatsApp, Facebook, you know, press that bell for real-time notification. If you're not getting it, please press the bell. Press the bell now, okay? I'm out of here, man. I'm Chi Chow.